Bounce, gets his right foot to the ball, down onto the flank. Ian Cordy comes in, he can't stop it. Picked up by Keith Morn. Morn goes for the hand pass to Shane Junker. Junker is calm and as cool as a cucumber, puts it through for a goal, and it's 1 point the difference. 1 point the difference in favour of Traralgon with that goal by Shane Junker. And they've been playing 29 minutes and 45 seconds of this quarter. 4 minutes and 45 seconds of time on. 1 point the difference. Traralgon 9-14, 68. Morwell 9-13, 67 on Kerry Brothers Motors scoreboard. As umpire Ian Crouch bounces the ball in the centre of the ground. Knocked away by Stuart Hines. Comes over to Hodgson. Hodgson can't pick it up. In comes Peter Langley. Noel Langley. Langley's right foot kick goes down to where it's picked up by Brian Edwards. And Edwards has taken the mark at centre half forward. Edwards comes in at centre half forward to take this kick. It's off the line. It's through for... No, it's through for a goal! It's through for a goal! And Morwell have taken the lead by 5 points. Morwell have taken the lead by 5 points, and I'd say that just about winds up the ball game. Traralgon 9 goals, 14 behind, 68 points. Morwell 10 goals, 13 behind, 73 points. 5 points the difference as the bounce of the ball takes place. Goes over to Stuart Hines. Hines gets his left foot kicked up to where it's picked up. No one can pick it up. Picked up there by Bill Wandon. Wandon with a right foot kick puts the ball down. It's kicked up the ground by Ian Cordy. Cordy puts the ball over the line and out of bounds. Well, what a wonderful quarter by Morwell, and what a colossal fight back by this side. Well, I'd say, regardless of anything, that Morwell deserve this victory. If they do get it, they deserve it in every... And there's the third! Morwell have won the game! For the first time in the Latrobe Valley Football League, Morwell are the 1961 Premiers, snatching the game in the final seconds of the match. 9 goals, 14 behind, 68 points to Traralgon. To Morwell, 10 goals, 13 behind, 73 points. Well, surely that must go down as one of the most remarkable grand finals that has ever been witnessed anywhere in Victoria, and possibly, for that matter, in Australian rules, anywhere in Australia, where Traralgon, after leading all day, Morwell getting 2 or 3 quick goals and fighting back in the last quarter, and the fans are going wild out there, believe me, as players are getting cheered off. Les Sweet. Now, let's put the glasses on them and see what it is over there. Oh, sweet. I've got it, thanks, Leo. Well, we can't believe it in the press box that Morwell have won, because they trailed all day, and here they came, and with wonderful play in that last quarter, in those last 5 minutes, took the advantage, got 2 quick goals and put them a point in front, and they won the game. Well, put them 5 points in front, rather. They were trailing by a point, and then that goal by Brian Edwards sealed the fate for Traralgon in the time-on period after they'd played just on 5 minutes of time on, and that goal by Brian Edwards has given Morwell the victory, and Morwell have won the 1961 Grand Final, their first Grand Final in the Latrobe Valley Football League, and their first Grand Final since 1953, when, if we remember, in 1953 they won the Grand Final against Yallourn after another sensational finish when the game ended in a draw. Who will ever forget that match? Morwell and Yallourn. Well, here they've done it again this afternoon, coming from behind in the last quarter and going on to win, and heartiest congratulations to Morwell on a really wonderful performance of coming right behind, surprising everyone, and going right away to win by 5 points. Just repeating the final scores once again, Morwell are the 1961 Premiers in the Latrobe Valley Football League. Morwell kicking 6 goals straight in the last quarter. 6 goals straight they kicked in the last quarter to Traralgon's 1 goal 3. Well, there it is, 6 straight. They kicked 6 goals straight in the last quarter to Traralgon's 1-3 to win by 5 points. And on Kerry Brothers Motors scoreboard, it's Morwell 10 goals, 13 behind, 73 points. Traralgon 9 goals, 14 behind, 68 points. Well, now the goal kickers for Morwell: Shane Junker, Ray McBean, Keith Morn and Brian Edwards, 2 each. Frank Jewell and Peter Langley, 1 each. For Traralgon, Brian Hammond kicked 3, Kemp Rouse and Peter North, 2 each. Noel Alford and Peter May, 1 each. Those are the goal kickers, and the best players, well, the best players I feel, well, for Traralgon, I would give the best player to Les Wright on the halfback. Well, firstly, the winners, Morwell. Well, I would go, my best player for Morwell would be Ray McBean. Ray, although suffering from injury, created many opportunities on the half-forward flank. I think it's really very difficult to pick an outstanding player in Morwell's side. But the best players I've named anyway are Ray McBean, John Brereton, Les Sweet, Brian Edwards, Peter Nelson, John Bickerton, up until the time that he went off, and John Darling. Those are my best players for Morwell. Ray McBean, John Brereton, Les Sweet, Brian Edwards, Peter Nelson, John Bickerton, and John Darling in the Morwell side. For Traralgon, the best, as I said, were Les Wright, Clyde Wright, who played a particularly good game in the ruck, Noel Morgan, Ian Cordy in the back pocket, Noel Alford, Jim Bowe, and Brian Hammond. And also Neil Fairley up until the time that he went off, although I think taking it all round, Brereton just shaded Fairley on the day. Well, that surely must go down as one of the most remarkable wins of all time by Morwell. A wonderful performance in kicking 6 goals straight in that last quarter, snatching victory in the final seconds of the game to go on and win by 5 points. Well, that concludes our broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. I think everyone on the ground here is absolutely stunned. Morwell supporters, and good luck to them too, are thoroughly delighted at the result. Naturally, it was most unexpected because the general consensus of opinion at three-quarter time that Traralgon seemed to have the edge on them. But, however, Morwell fought back, and that, as I said, well, they'd have to turn on their famous last quarter burst to win, and they turned it on right at the right moment. And after their woeful kicking for goal earlier on in the day, they go ahead and kick 6 goals straight in the last quarter, just when it was needed at the right time. I feel that heartiest congratulations must go to a fellow that I don't think gets enough credit at Morwell, and that is their coach, Les Sweet. He is a master tactician in this game, and I feel that he is the greatest tactician in the Latrobe Valley Football League. He knows just where to make those changes. He just knows where to come from behind, and we feel heartiest congratulations must go to Les and also his other 17 boys for that wonderful conclusion to a wonderful football match.
The general consensus of opinion gives rise to 2 practical factors that led to Morwell's sensational win. Number 1, their colossal will to win that overcame all adversity, and even though time seemed against them, they never gave up. Number 2, Traralgon's great last quarter mistake of playing the ball out of bounds whenever the occasion arose. The old football adage of the best form of defence is attack was never so true as in this instance, as the final quarter ran 31 minutes and 20 seconds. This exceptionally long quarter gave Morwell just enough time to snatch victory in the most amazing grand final ever witnessed in the Latrobe Valley Football League.